こんばんは。リラックスしながらお聞きください。英語で国内ニュースから今日の主なニュースをお届けします。
An earthquake struck the Kumamoto region of Kumamoto Prefecture around 4:27 p.m. today, July 28th. The Japan Meteorological Agency issued a tsunami advisory for the Ariake and Yatsushiro seas, with an expected tsunami height of 1 meter. A seismic intensity of 7 was observed in the Kumamoto region. Residents should stay alert.
Eiji Bando, a former professional baseball ace for the Chunichi Dragons, and later a popular actor and TV personality, passed away on July 22nd at 86. His official website announced his death from chronic heart failure today, July 28th. As per his wishes, the funeral was a private family event.
To protect victims from serious stalking incidents, the government decided today, July 28th, to urgently consider a new measure. This plan involves attaching GPS devices to high-risk stalkers. The goal is to track their whereabouts, aiming to prevent further harm and enhance victim safety.
The government plans to reduce the consumption tax on food and beverages to 1% for 2 years, starting next April. This policy faces strong opposition within the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. Prime Minister Takechi will try to unify party opinions tomorrow. Some members warn that frequent tax changes could cause economic confusion.
A 70-year-old Osaka woman lost about 443 million yen in a fake police scam, the largest in the prefecture. Imposters claiming to be police instructed her to convert savings to cryptocurrency and leave 200 million yen in cash outside her home. The elaborate fraud continued for months.
A 1.5-centimeter metal screw was found in school lunch soup at a Toyota City kindergarten. On July 27th, a teacher noticed a 4-year-old child struggling and had them spit it out. The same caterer supplied meals for about 3,100 children. The city has halted services from this caterer until safety is confirmed.
Apple has reclaimed its position as the world's most valuable company, surpassing NVIDIA on July 27th. Its stock hit a record high, boosting its market capitalization to approximately $4.94 trillion. This marks Apple's return to the top spot since May 2025. Its conservative AI investment approach is gaining favorable evaluation.
The government will increase Immigration Services Agency staff by 226 to strengthen measures against foreign nationals overstaying visas. Justice Minister Hiraguchi announced this decision, aiming to secure personnel within the current fiscal year. This move will reinforce the agency's system to improve its response to these issues.
The Fair Trade Commission today, July 28th, rated 28 companies in the Tokai region. These include design consultants and construction firms suspected of repeated bid rigging for large-scale condominium renovation projects. The FTC is investigating these companies for potential violations related to unfair business practices.
次は社会のニュースです。
An earthquake hit the Kumamoto region of Kumamoto Prefecture around 4:27 p.m. on July 28th, registering a seismic intensity of 7. The Japan Meteorological Agency issued a tsunami advisory for the Ariake and Yatsushiro seas, predicting a tsunami height of 1 meter.
A tsunami advisory is in effect. All individuals in coastal areas are strongly advised to evacuate immediately and move to higher ground. Safety is the top priority during a tsunami warning, so please do not delay in seeking a safe location.
During an earthquake, securing personal safety is the top priority. There are NG actions to avoid. Do not turn on circuit breakers. Do not touch electrical switches, and do not use elevators. These actions can increase risks during or immediately after an earthquake.
Japan's Fair Trade Commission inspected over 20 companies on July 28th. They are suspected of bid rigging for apartment renovation projects in Gifu, Aichi, and Mie prefectures. A design consultant and several construction firms are allegedly involved in violating the Anti-Monopoly Act by predetermining contractors and adjusting bids.
Prime Minister Takaichi is set to instruct her party on a plan to reduce the consumption tax on food items by 1%. This reduction would last for 2 years, starting next April. The move aims to boost the economy, with Finance Minister Katayama also expressing support for the initiative.
Defense Minister Shinjiro Koizumi denied the existence of Betsuban, a secret unit of the ground self-defense force portrayed in the TV drama VIVANT. He stated that such an organization has never existed and does not currently exist. He emphasized that strengthening intelligence capabilities remains a government priority.
The government approved emergency measures on July 28th to combat growing fraud. This includes developing AI to analyze phone calls and messages on victims' devices for scam detection. New laws are also being considered to allow authorities to quickly access communications from anonymous apps used by criminal groups.
Authorities are launching an intensive period for child suicide prevention. Awareness activities will be strengthened, specifically anticipating the upcoming summer vacation. The aim is to provide enhanced support and resources to children during this time, focusing on mental health and well-being.
Heavy rain is forecast for regions from Tohoku to Kinki, caused by an unstable atmosphere and low pressure. The Tokai area saw localized, very intense rainfall. Furthermore, it is believed that tornadoes or sudden gusts of wind occurred in Aichi Prefecture.
次はビジネス関連のニュースです。
Japan's Nikkei average fell sharply on July 28th, temporarily dropping over 3,000 yen. It closed at 62,364 yen, down 3.95%. This decline was mainly due to a sell-off in semiconductor stocks, which had previously led the market. Concerns about a U.S. chipmaker's financial health and increased competition from Chinese manufacturers contributed to the drop.
Japan's Fair Trade Commission raided about 20 construction companies in the Tokai region on July 28th. They are suspected of bid rigging for large-scale condominium repair projects. A design consultant firm is also under investigation, believed to have led the scheme and received kickbacks. This follows similar probes in the Kanto region, suggesting widespread issues.
Chinese EV maker BYD launched its new mini-electric vehicle Rako in Japan on July 28th. Priced from 2.145 million yen, it can be under 2 million yen with government subsidies. Designed for Japan, Rako is a super hate wagon with sliding doors. Actress Alice Hirose promoted the car as BYD aims to expand into Japan's mini vehicle market.
The Liberal Democratic Party's strategy headquarters is proposing measures to counter foreign interference. They suggest mandating foreign agent registration for transparent lobbying activities. They also call for a new Foreign Interference Prevention Act with criminal penalties. This aims to prevent improper influence from foreign powers and ensure political integrity.
Hiroshima Prefecture Governor Yokota announced his intention to seek designation as a subcapital. This follows the establishment of laws for the subcapital concept, which aims for a city to serve as an alternative capital during large-scale disasters. Other regions, including Aichi and Osaka, have also expressed interest in this designation.
Prime Minister Takaichi addressed a potential consumption tax cut on food items. She instructed the Liberal Democratic Party to coordinate thoroughly with a cross-party council. Prime Minister Takaichi emphasized that she would make the final decision when the time comes, stating, "When it's time to decide, I will decide."
X, formerly Twitter, launched its financial service X Money for paid U.S. members on July 27th. It offers an annual yield of up to 6%, much higher than typical savings accounts. Users can make payments and free transfers. This is part of Elon Musk's super app vision. Deposits are FDIC protected, but Congress has raised concerns.
Japan's demand for domestically produced rice hit a record low of 6.83 million tons in the past year. The Ministry of Agriculture announced this on July 28th. This decrease is due to a rise in imports of cheaper foreign rice. Foreign rice became a popular alternative as domestic rice prices significantly increased after the Reiwa rice crisis.
The Japanese government has decided to increase the staff of the Immigration Services Agency by 226 people. This move aims to strengthen measures against foreign nationals who are illegally residing in Japan. The government plans to secure these additional personnel within the current fiscal year to improve the agency's operational structure.
では、スポーツニュースをお伝えします。
The 49 schools for the Summer Koshien Baseball Tournament, starting August 5th, have been decided. Strong teams include Okinawa Shogaku, aiming for consecutive wins, and Yokohama, dominant in Kanagawa. Rosacea from Osaka scored an impressive 66 runs in 7 games. 4 schools are making their first appearance. The tournament draw is scheduled for August 1st.
Eiji Bando, a former professional baseball pitcher for the Chunichi Dragons, has passed away at 86. After his baseball career, he became a popular TV personality and actor, known for his skillful speaking and cheerful personality. He died on July 22nd from chronic heart failure.
Speed skater Miho Takagi, 32, will receive the National Honor Award. The government officially decided this on July 28th. Takagi has won 10 Olympic medals, including 2 golds and a record 38 World Cup titles. She is honored for her achievements and for inspiring the nation. The award ceremony is scheduled for August 4th.
Cape Verde defender Sidney Lopes Cabral won FIFA's goal of the tournament for the North America World Cup. His stunning goal against Argentina in the round of 32 was selected. Lopes, who played in Germany's 5th Division 3 years ago, scored a brilliant shot. His mother reportedly fainted watching the goal, and he received congratulations from his idol Marcelo.
The Saitama Seibu Lions announced on July 27th they signed Indian pitcher Akshay Moore, 22, to a development contract. This marks the first time an Indian player has signed with Japan's professional baseball league. Moore, 194 centimeters tall, throws fastballs in the high 140s kilometers per hour and a unique forkball. He also has a national judo runner-up title.
Rosacea High School secured its 6th Summer Koshien appearance, winning the Osaka baseball tournament with a dominant 16-2 victory. They scored an impressive 66 runs while allowing only 5 runs across 7 games. Their powerful offense was evident with 24 hits in the final. This win follows rival Osaka Toin's unexpected defeat.
Kei Nishikori, 36, won his first tennis tour match since announcing his retirement at the season's end, defeating Shang Junchang on July 27th. It was also announced he will partner with Naomi Osaka in mixed doubles at next month's U.S. Open. This dream pairing of two former top players has generated significant fan excitement.
The Japan Professional Baseball Players Association unanimously approved introducing a pitch clock next season. This decision on July 28th could accelerate its NPB implementation. Specific rules, like time limits, will be discussed with NPB officials. This move is considered crucial for international competitions, including the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, and to reduce player burden.
Sekiweki Ansei-Ishiki, 22, won his third sumo championship at the Nagoya Grand Tournament on July 26th. He had already secured his Ozeki rank return by a special rule with 10 wins, then won a playoff for the title. This marks the first time a wrestler has regained Ozeki rank and won the championship in the same tournament.
続いて、国際ニュースです。
President Trump announced friendly talks with Iran, temporarily pausing military attacks. He warned that if negotiations fail, powerful military action would resume. U.S. forces halted attacks after July 24th, with Iran also refraining from retaliation. Separately, Saudi Arabia shot down a drone on July 27th. It was targeting its capital and oil facilities.
Muya reports indicate that ongoing talks between the United States and Iran, conducted through intermediaries, are focusing on preliminary arrangements. These arrangements aim to start discussions about reopening the Strait of Hormuz and addressing Iran's nuclear development program.
Ukrainian President Zelensky stated on July 27th that Russia's President Putin plans to mobilize up to 500,000 more people. This mobilization is intended to continue Russia's military invasion of Ukraine. Zelensky shared this information during an interview with a British television station.
UK Prime Minister Burnham met Ukrainian President Zelensky for the first time since taking office. Burnham emphasized, "We are 100% with Ukraine and committed to continued support." He also announced plans to provide Ukraine with the latest technology to disrupt enemy drone tracking.
On July 27th, President Trump urged the U.S. Federal Reserve to cut interest rates, stating they should be the lowest globally. He praised FRB Chair Walsh but called board members very political. The Federal Reserve is scheduled to hold its meeting on July 28th and 29th.
Large forest fires in France continue for a sixth day. About 42,000 hectares have burned, forcing 220,000 people to evacuate. Evacuees are anxious, unsure if their homes are safe or when they can return. Dry weather and heat waves have intensified these widespread fires.
During a UN Security Council meeting on July 27th, the U.S. delegation walked out during France's speech. This protested France's remarks about extending the UN Human Rights Commissioner's term. The U.S. criticized France for linking it with Russia and North Korea, calling the remarks insincere and disrespectful.
The U.S. Department of Defense began reviewing its forces' posture in Europe on July 27th. Undersecretary Colby stated this aims to accelerate NATO's transition to a stronger, more equitable, and sustainable alliance. Europe will take more responsibility for conventional defense, reflecting the Trump administration's strategy.
On July 27th, the U.S. asked the UN Security Council to sanction 7 vessels violating North Korea resolutions. These ships exported banned North Korean coal and iron ore. However, China and Russia opposed this request. As unanimous consent is required, approval for the additional sanctions is unlikely.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。
A.G. Bando, a former professional baseball player and popular TV personality, passed away on July 28th at 86. Known as a legendary high school pitcher, he became a household name for his unique character and witty remarks on quiz shows like Sekai Fushigi Haken and Magical Brain Power. He also won an acting award for a movie.
NIDZU announced on July 27th that member Rio will pause her activities. The girl group will continue as an 8-member unit for now. Rio had been on hiatus since June 30 due to health issues. This decision was made after discussions with her, respecting her wishes. Fans are sending many supportive messages.
Best-selling mystery author Kigo Higashino passed away on July 23rd at 68 from colon cancer. He was known for many popular works, including The Devotion of Suspect X, which won the Naoki Prize. Numerous novels like the Galileo series were adapted into successful dramas and films, selling millions of copies.
Japan's Ministry of Justice panel has agreed to legally protect voice rights, aiming to curb unauthorized use by generative AI. A report, largely approved on July 27th, states that voice like a person's image is covered by personality and publicity rights. This means using AI to imitate a voice actor's voice without permission could be an infringement.
Aoi from the YouTube duo Tokyo University Love Department was arrested on suspicion of non-consensual sexual intercourse. His partner Ichigo announced he would continue their YouTube activities alone for now. Ichigo apologized to viewers, stating he was not present and doesn't know the details. Aoi denies the allegations and the investigation is ongoing.
Admission tickets for Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea will exceed 12,000 yen for the first time. This new price will apply during peak times, starting this October. This is part of a continuing trend of rising admission fees at theme parks across Japan.
Tokyo's Sumida River Fireworks Festival, a classic summer event, took place on July 25th. Over 20,000 colorful fireworks lit up the night sky, dazzling spectators. This festival is traditionally held on the last Saturday of July along the Sumida River in Taito and Sumida wards, attracting many people.
A special exhibition for figure skater Yuzuru Hanyu's photo book, Couture on Ice, is open at Tokyo Tower. It features unique, elaborate costumes designed by Satomi Ito, including a white knight-themed outfit. The exhibition also displays unreleased photos from the book and making of images. It runs until August 30th.
The Fuji Rock Festival began on July 24th at Nayaba Ski Resort. Musician Hiroto Komoto gave an energetic message: "Don't try to look cool, have fun with all your might." He performed with the Route 17 Rock and Roll Orchestra, singing the festival's theme song. Many artists are performing at the event, which concludes on July 26th.
今日のニュースは以上です。最後までお付き合いいただき、ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。